And it's a breaking story that we're tracking right now here on India Today. Indrani Mukherjea is serious, she's critical and she's unconscious. Indrani's lawyer Gunjan Mangla has spoken to India Today and this is what she has said. No medicine was prescribed to Indrani, no request or instruction from Indrani's side for any medicine for epilepsy. Now let's just put this into context for you. 7 hours ago, Indrani Mukherjea was taken to the hospital when she was complaining of some chest pain. She's been unconscious ever since. The doctors are telling India Today that it is likely to have been an overdose of some kind of prescription drug. But there are several questions at this point, as Indrani Mukherjea continues to be critical but stable and unconscious at Mumbai's prestigious JJ Hospital. The lawyers say that co-accused in the Sheena Bora murder case, Sanjeev Khanna, the ex-husband of Indrani, made an application in court seeking medicines in jail. Indrani's lawyers had made no such application. We're still getting more details about the situation, the circumstances under which Indrani is reported or alleged to have had access to those medicines, and whether those medicines are the reason why she has been unconscious for over 7 hours and is currently in a critical but stable state at Mumbai's JJ Hospital. I want to quickly go across to India Today's Mustafa Sheikh, my colleague, joining me live from outside the JJ Hospital where Indrani is currently admitted. Mustafa, what's the very latest that you're getting to learn from the doctors?
See, from the doctors, the very limited information which is available, it's that Indrani is still unconscious. She was brought to JJ Hospital at 2 p.m. and they are suspecting that there was some kind of anti-epilepsy medicines which were given to Indrani, and she may have kept those medicines and not eaten it every day, and she had consumed it all together. That's one theory. The second thing which Dr. Lahane has told, the Dean of JJ Hospital, is that maybe the prescription was not correct, but there is a lot which has been open to interpretations. There is a very limited information which is available. It requires a probe and inquiry as to who prescribed these medicines to Indrani. If Indrani's lawyers are saying that she had not complained of any such illness, so why was these medicines were given to Indrani since 11th of this month? This information was given by Dr. Lahane that she was given anti-epilepsy pills since 11th of this month. So why, if there was no prescription, why such medicines were given? And she was in a Baikalla women's jail. She was in custody. If you are giving an inmate one pill a day, and if she is not eating it, how come the jail security doesn't come to know about it? If she is storing it, she is putting all of it together, how come the jail authorities didn't come to know about it? Were there no regular daily checkups which were happening? So there are a lot of questions at this point of time, but all we know is that she is critical. She has been kept in ICCU. Her MRI reports were normal. She is going through respiratory depression, and forensic samples of the poison which was removed from her body, whatever was removed from her body, all that sample has been sent to forensic lab for testing. This sample will help us to determine which medicines she consumed and whether there was some allergy or what was the reaction. So medically things will be put in place after the forensic reports are in. But yes, the doctors at this point of time have suggested that she has overconsumed some kind of pills, and that's why she is at JJ Hospital right now. She is in an unconscious state for last 7 hours.
Mustafa, stay with me. We're getting some voices in that are adding, to this mystery and to this latest twist with Indrani Mukherjea lying unconscious at Mumbai's JJ Hospital. Let's listen in.
उनका MRI भी किया है, तो MRI में उनका ब्रेन नॉर्मल है, तो उनका गैस्ट्रिक जो लवाज होता है वो हमने निकाला है, पेट में जो भी वो निकालने के बाद हमने इसको भेजा है, वो फॉरेंसिक लैब में भेजा है. हम ऐसा सोच रहे हैं हमारे क्लिनिकल साइंस एंड सिम्टम से कि उन्होंने कुछ टैबलेट का ओवरडोज किया होगा एंड उसके वजह से वो अनकॉन्शियस हो गए. लेकिन फिलहाल वो अनकॉन्शियस है और सीरियस है. उनके वाइटल पैरामीटर्स अभी नॉर्मल है, खाली रेस्पिरेशन में उनको थोड़ा ऑक्सीजन सैचुरेशन कम हो रहा है. बाकी उनके ऊपर पूरा ख्याल रख के सीसीयू में उनका रखा गया है.
Mustafa, still with us. Mustafa, just take us through the, sequence of events. At what time today was Indrani taken to the hospital?
See, Dr. Lahane has given us this piece of information, which is the doctors at JJ Hospital got a call from Baikalla jail at around 1 p.m. They went there, they checked Indrani, and then they suggested that her condition is serious and she needs to be shifted to a hospital. So at around 2 p.m. Indrani Mukherjea was brought to JJ Hospital after checkups, and there was some samples taken for tests, and she was admitted to ICCU. It's a very critical ward. It's the most critical ward of an hospital. There she has been there since last 7 hours. She is unconscious. After preliminary investigations, as Dr. Lahane said, that the symptoms due to which she is unconscious suggests that there is a drug overdose, and what kind of pills were given to her and what kind of pills she has consumed, that would be only clear after those forensic samples are with the doctors.
Okay.
By this point of time, she is admitted to ICCU and she is very critical. The doctors have termed her condition serious. They have said though her MRI reports are normal, but she is going through some respiratory disorder. There is respiratory depression, so that can lead to further problem. That's what the doctors have told. So, but she has been kept under observation and she is serious.
Okay.
That's the last word which has come in from the doctors at JJ Hospital.
Okay, stay with me, Mustafa. I also want to get in our senior editor, Sahil Joshi, in on this. Sahil, anti-epileptic pill of some kind, circumstances of, how she got access to those pills or where they were available from, still being probed at this time. What are you hearing from your sources in the police and from Indrani's lawyers?
See, at this point of time, there are two things which I would like to share. The first information is that the pills which was being given to Indrani Mukherjea, those pills were being given to from 11th of September, and that dose was supposed to get over by 26th of September, and it was prescribed by the doctors of jail, and accordingly those medicines were given to her. That medicine which was being given to Indrani was supposed to be used to treat anxiety, acute alcohol withdrawal and seizures. So basically it is an anti-anxiety pill by which you can sleep properly. So those pills were given to Indrani as per the prescription of the doctor. That's what the jail authorities are telling us. But now the question here remains is that particular dose was supposed to get over by 26th of September. So it looks like that either Indrani has stored those medicines and she has taken those medicines yesterday or today in the morning, and because of that she started feeling uneasy, and that is the reason why the JJ doctors have been called. Now what I'm also hearing is that the Principal Secretary Home, who is also in charge of the jail, will be ordering a proper inquiry in this matter, that how she stored, because these pills are supposed to be taken in front of the jail authorities. It's not something that the pills are handed over to the prisoner and accordingly that prisoner takes the pills. It is basically to be taken in front of the jail authorities. So was that procedure properly followed or not followed? That now will be inquired into. So the Principal Secretary Home is likely to order an inquiry into this matter. Now what we are hearing from the JJ Hospital is very clear now.
Yeah.
That the official report of the JJ Hospital now says that she is maintaining all her vital parameters, which includes liver, heart, and other vital organs. But she is being provided with oxygen as a respiratory issue, because as Mustafa was mentioning that there is a respiratory depression.
Yes.
Because of that she is being provided with oxygen, and that is the reason why she is unconscious, and that is the reason why she needs to be kept into ICCU and to be kept under constant observation, and that is the reason why she has been kept into ICCU. So she will be kept under full observation. Her MRI report is normal. Her organs are working properly, but because of the respiratory problem, she is being given oxygen at this point of time.
All right, so she's been given oxygen at this point of time. Her vitals are stable. She continues to be unconscious. Sahil and Mustafa, stay with me. What could have happened? What are the likely scenarios? Let's just take you through what the likely scenarios are at this point of time. Attempted suicide is one theory that hasn't been ruled out yet, since Indrani may have been depressed. She was on medication after her mother's recent death. Indrani's mother, as we reported yesterday, has just died. All right, we've got the Dean of JJ Hospital, Dr. Lahane, who's with us live on the phone line. I'll get back to these scenarios in just a moment from now. Dr. Lahane, what is the latest that you can tell us about Indrani Mukherjea's condition, sir?
Mukherjea is brought to JJ Hospital at 2 p.m. and from that time she is unconscious, but her vitals are stable. Vitals means her blood pressure, the respiration, and then the pulse and everything is normal, but she is unconscious. Her MRI is done, her brain is normal. We are thinking that it may be a overdose of medicine, but we can't tell exactly if it is a medicine or what. So for that we have sent the gastric lavas to the forensic laboratory, and that definitely will tell us what is the cause of unconsciousness, and we are treating her.
Dr. Lahani, in your expert view, sir, how serious is the risk to her life at this point of time?
So that I can't tell you today, but we will have to observe her for 24 hours. Until that time she is unconscious. So critical, we will have to see up to 24 hours.
In what kind of condition was she brought to the hospital, sir? When she was brought in, can you just describe what kind of condition she was in?
She was brought to the hospital in the unconscious condition.
And what kind of treatment is she undergoing at this point of time? She's in the ICCU right now, but what kind of treatment, sir? If you could just tell us what procedures she's gone through so far.
She is undergoing the treatment for the whatever signs and symptoms are there. So accordingly we are treating her, and we are thinking it may be an overdose of medicine that might have caused the symptoms and signs, and we are treating for that.
Is her family being given access to the hospital or more information? Are you in touch with the family, sir?
I don't know about the family.
Okay, Dr. Lahani, thank you for speaking to India today. Dr. T.P. Lahani, the Dean of the JJ Hospital in Mumbai, where Indrani Mukherjee is currently admitted, says he's not in touch with the family, but that Indrani was brought in an unconscious state at 2 p.m. today, and that in his expert view, he believes that it was an overdose of some kind of a prescribed medicine. Let's just take you through those scenarios now. What may have happened to Indrani Mukherjee? Suicide is something, we're not just throwing it out there, it's a theory that the police hasn't ruled out just yet. Possible, since Indrani was depressed. She recently lost her mother. While she was in custody, her mother in Assam passed away. The second theory, an accidental overdose. Indrani may have consumed or mixed her medicines with other tablets unknowingly. What, if any, were these medicines? That is currently under investigation at this time. The third theory, poisoning. Lawyers deny that Indrani asked for any medicine and claim that co-accused Indrani's husband Sanjeev Khanna made a request in court for some medicines for Indrani. And as our senior editor Sahil has just reported, this was in order to contain anxiety and acute alcohol withdrawal. Let's go straight back to Mustafa for more. Mustafa, what about Indrani's family? Do we know where they are? Are they being given access to the hospital or any further information? People like Peter Mukherjee, people like Vidhi?
See, we can assume at this point of time that they are slowly getting to know about this situation of Indrani, and at this point of time no relative has come to JJ hospital to see her. But yes, basically the lawyer has told us that she was not given any such medicines, so basically she is informed, she may have informed her family members also, but at this point of time we can clearly say that none of her relatives has reached here till now, and also it's a very critical stage, so we don't really know whether her relatives or her close, her husband will be allowed to meet Indrani in ICCU. They don't normally allow for relatives to meet the patients. Even at this point of time, it's late in the night, so it's the chances of anybody coming are very few.
Yes.
But yes, we can assume that they are coming to know, and they may reach JJ hospital at any point of time.
Okay, Mustafa, we'll leave it there for the moment. The latest information we have, there are 3 theories, including attempted suicide doing the rounds. We can confirm that Indrani Mukherjee's mental state was one of depression. She had just lost her mother.